So it is day 2 of the Supernatural convention. We had a fantastic time on day 1. Right now I am getting myself caffeinated. Looking forward to day 2 because day 1 was awesome. We had, hello! This is Julia LeBlanc, Oshi of the Fantastic Outlander videos, if you don't know. Hello! So,
too small.
Yeah, oh, and that's my niece, Marissa.
We're SPNing together.
Yes, we are. They will be joining me on this crazy second day. So yesterday was the opening ceremonies, as it were, and we had panels from Death, who I can never look at the same way again. Oh, he's gonna go. We had panels from Death, who you have not lived until you have seen him dancing to Taylor Swift's Shake It Off. We had panels from the crazy Japanese game show host. We had Dr. Sexy. And we had Ketch, who I can never look at the same way again, because I hate his character, but the actor is completely adorkable. So, looking forward to day 2, some more panels. I think autograph sessions are today.
Yeah.
There are a few autograph sessions today, and I will keep you updated. And my sister's also taking video as well, so there'll be some videos here from her to share with you guys. Bye.
I want your character to be eaten by a lion.
Good. That's good.
That's good entertainment, right?
It's gonna
You were
happen.
so nice and adorable yesterday that I can't hate you anymore.
Well, see, we were talking about this because some people know the character first, then they come see me here.
Yeah.
And then other people see me here first, and then they go to the character.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting how the bias gets informed.
Yes,
right?
true.
Where people were like,
Totally true.
people didn't even like me as a human being because of Ketch for like a while, which is fine. You don't have to like me, but I was like,
How is
I
that
think you're talking about
possible?
Ketch, you're not talking about me.
Yeah.
You know, but it's interesting, and then people like meet me first, and then they go watch Ketch, and they're like, I couldn't be mad at him because it's like I know you, so it's funny. I just think it's funny. So I still want you to hate him. That's the right job.
Well,
until he gets eaten by the bear
Yeah.
or whatever, the lion.
I keep telling her, I'm like, he brings amazing things to the show.
Yeah. But she says it like that. She doesn't say like if you're a good guy or a bad guy. She
Good.
says he's interesting.
That's because you got to make up your own mind.
Yes,
Let her
yes.
go on the journey.
Yes.
I like my mind best. Thank you.
Bye. Appreciate you. Yes! Pour the ha! Yeah! Pour to the ha!
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer that Lucifer in Supernatural did not have an entourage or a harem of some kind. That would have been fun in its own way. And I haven't watched the Lucifer show, so sorry. So I can't tell you who needs more therapy.
Maybe the audience can take a...
But I would imagine, I'm just going to preempt this for a second and imagine it's my Lucifer who needs more therapy. But you're saying there's a question that it could be Tom Ellis's. Why?
No.
He has everything, but he's still sad, and you have nothing, but you're still... You the character, not you the person. You're
Yeah, but Lucifer is sort of deluded, so that whatever, I guess, psychological cohesiveness is there is sort of a lie, right? Not just that he has nothing, he really has nothing. It's not even like material, it's like really nothing. And I think the fact that he's not sad about it, why is everybody laughing?
But it's funny.
Huh? Annabelle? Where's Annabelle? Hi, babe. Hey, look this way, baby. Look over here, baby. Hi. Annabelle. 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 This is your tummy speaking. Yeah, so I think Lucifer should be sad, and the fact that he's not is an indication that he's extremely unhealthy. And the fact that the other guy is sad is an indication that, you know, he's probably aware of something, right? Awareness is the beginning of healing psychologically. So he's further along. So I still maintain my Lucifer needs more therapy.
Yeah.
Tepid applause. It's true though. We should all be introspecting. Do you guys introspect? Do you look inward? You question your premises every day? You say, am I right or am I wrong? And are you willing to say, I am wrong? Okay, good. I'm not. I'm always right.
No, you're not.
That's probably true, though. I'm kidding. Oh, really? Is your husband here? Bring him on up here. I'll choke him out. You're telling us all he's an asshole. Hubby, wherever you are, if this is being filmed, she's completely ashamed and doesn't want to be involved in this. You have to work off of her. She is humiliated and shrinking into her seat now as we all watch her for the attention in the limelight. You know the people in the line hate you right now for taking this time away from them. And your husband is going to see this on tape. And I wonder what he's going to feel about it. Will he laugh? Okay, good. He's got a sense of humor. I like that. Hi. Oh, he's gonna see your It was just so subtle. It was such a subtle neediness. Meanwhile, I'm over here making a ham sandwich out of the bed. I'm like, not being subtle. Yeah, I mean, we never had any scenes together.
No, it's weird. The one scene I had with Lucifer,
It was Misha.
It was Misha. It was you were.
And it was a confession thing. Like it was a big
scene.
It was a whole psychological reveal.
Yeah. I love Misha. That was fun too. But yeah, I always regret.
I know that when I'm not here, you say that he's your favorite Lucifer.
No, I feel like we deserve to have a.
Let's not talk about that because we don't want to get to what Rob really says when we're not here, buddy.
All right, before we go, just explain the shirt.
Okay, so the shirt. Okay, so there's a lot of controversy backstage about my shirt because it's too short. This shirt is too short.
It was overhemmed.
I was overhemmed, and I didn't know it was too short. At this time, it was like a shirt you throw on. I got it at a thrift store.
So wait, you didn't try it on at all?
It's a thrift store shirt. I just threw it on like, $5, I'll take it. But it was really long. So I had it hemmed, and then I just got it hemmed, and I just picked it up and was wearing it. And I guess I got it too hemmed, because then Jared put it on and tied it up like a halter top. Which you think is great? Yay. A hard pass from this guy. I don't want him taking my shirts and wearing them as a halter top. And so then I put it on, and I asked Rob and some trusted friends, not including Steve and Norton, I'm not speaking to Steve this weekend. And I was like, is it too short? And it was much debate. Ruth was like, oh, as long as you have the t-shirt, you're fine. I think that's kind of where most of the guys fell. And then Matt Cohen was like, you're fine, it looks fine. But Matt always does that out of pity because he knows what he looks like and he knows what I look like and he knows we're not gonna fight a chance. So he's like, hey, you look fine. And then some of the handlers were like, don't let those guys, but then I felt like they were just supporting me because I was getting abused, but I, be proud. And I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. Meanwhile, the whole time, Pellegrino's buried in a novel. Like, he's over the far corner reading. As far as I know, he's not even part of this conversation. He's over there doing whatever. And Cliff is giving me grief, and I'm consulting Rob, and like, we've gone to the web to see what the distance should be. And he looks up from his book. He's like, are you talking about the shirt? The too short shirt you've been wearing all day? I'm like, yes, I'm talking about the shirt. Don't let me interrupt you, Professor. Yes, the short. Thank you for chiming in with your 2 cents. It's too short. It's too short. It's 2 shirts.
But I felt like I was the final straw. You took it off.
You weren't. I came out here to introduce you without the shirt on, and I went backstage, and a gaggle of handlers said, how dare you take their advice over our advice? And then they forced me. They practically roughed me up to put me back in the shirt to get back on stage because they said I was weak. And I was succumbing to peer pressure. And I said, but they're not my peers. And she said, we don't care. You're succumbing. And they made me come out here in the shirt to own this moment. And I thought, well, I will just subtly wear the shirt and it won't be a deal. But now it's going to be the only thing you notice. It's like you had to suddenly bring it. I said, here you go, spotlight on Rich's shirt.
Yeah, but I feel like we should take just a little vote.
Okay. Little roundy round, so everybody can sort of see.
You're prejudicing them by showing them your
Listen, believe me, there's plenty of times they tear me and Robin Newman, so I have no problem. So here I am. This is not the T-shirt. This is the shirt we're discussing. So, and I can take it.
Yes.
You can be honest with me.
Be honest.
Now that sounded threatening, like do what I want you to do.
Well, it is a little bit.
Well,
a little bit.
Show of hands.
No, I think it should be blood-curdling screams. Let's go blood-curdling screams.
I want blood-curdling screams?
Yeah.
Blood-curdling screams for everybody who thinks this shirt is too short!
That was blood-curdling?
Close. Blood-curdling screams for people who think it's exactly the right length!
Eyes have it.
I don't know, man. I think, what do you think? I think it's the other. Okay.
Only reason I'm saying it's too short because I want it.
I know, but the thing is, if it's too short, Rob gets it. Because Rob's, with our height difference, if it's slightly too short for me, it's perfect for Rob. He's got some great clothes on.
You get a lot of clothes up, Rich.
Yeah, for the same reason. Like, I shrunk this damn thing. Here you go. I want to do a show of hands. I think a visual will help. So, back to your thing.
Oh, really? Now we're doing show of hands?
Yeah, because this is
my original idea.
I need to know. I know, you
But I think this will prejudice it now. Because people will want Rob and like the shirt.
By a show of hands, how many people think we should vote by a show of hands? Okay, you won. Okay, now, show of hands, how many people think the shirt is too short?
It's a lot of hands. I don't know.
Show of hands, and just one hand per person, please don't cheat. Show of hands, how many people think the shirt is fine? I think I win.
Yeah, that was more
You get to
aggressive.
keep the shirt.
Yeah, but
You keep the shirt.
hold on a second. I think it's like the same amount, but the people who like the shirt threw their hands up more aggressively, so it had the appearance of being more.
Yeah.
Okay, with a slower approach, one hand per customer, how many people think the shirt is a little on the short side?
Look at gentle Russ.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you.
Just the same
Thank you.
amount of gentleness.
And then with the same amount of controlled enthusiasm, how many people feel that the shirt is the right length?
That's more people, man.
Considerably less.
Really?
You're out of your mind.
That's more people. You keep the shirt.
I get to, you know what?
You can say, all right, he wins, he wins.
No one's more bummed out by this.
Lucifer loses again.
It's fine.
smoky voiced angel, it would be this next singer. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Brianna Buckmaster!
So, it is day 3 of the Supernatural Convention. I need me some coffee. We had some awesome stuff on day 2. We got to see Misha's panel. We got to see Lucifer's panel. I'm trying to think of who else, but I have not had my coffee yet. So, I know we had Misha, I know we had Lucifer, we had the autographs. We got, we got the Ladies of Supernatural panel. We got with Ruth Connell, Rowena, with Samantha Smith, who plays Mary, and with Brianna Buckmaster, who plays Donna. And so that was a lot of fun. And we got the autograph signings, which we got, I believe, was Ketch today or was Ketch yesterday? I think Ketch was today, I think Ketch was either yesterday or Friday. Again, I have not had my coffee. But he was so nice. So nice and so wonderfully adorable that I don't know how I'm gonna hate the character Ketch now, because I'm only on season 12, so I don't know how his character develops later in the series. But I don't know how I'm gonna hate him now, because I hate his character. Sadly, Mick Adam Fergus was not able to be with us for this convention. He is, I think he's stuck in Ireland filming. And today is supposed to be the Jared and Jensen panel. I'm not sure if Misha's going to be joining them, if it's going to be like a 3 panel. I think it's only Jared and Jensen. But we got Jared, Jensen, and Misha's autographs yesterday. They had their autograph signings yesterday. Jensen is just as beautiful as they say in person. Misha as well. Jared just exudes warmth. Not to say that that Jensen and Misha don't, but there's something about Jared that his line took the longest, simply because whether they tell people to just the sign and move on, no, he doesn't listen to that. He will take the time to actually talk to you. He had this great moment where he was playing with my young niece. She's 11 years old, And she was like very shy about like meeting people and stuff, and he was just very like cute with her. And they were playing the like how are you game, where like he'll ask her like how are you, and then like she, you know, like shyly she'd like be like how are you, and then he'd be like good, how are you, and then she kind of looked at him like I'm good, how are you, and then he's like I'm good, how are you, and then it like would like escalate until she was like, you know, like playing back with him with like how are you, and then he's like I'm good, how are you, and so like so that like she would like come out of her shell, and it was so sweet. And I mentioned to him about like, you know, my sister, and like how like we lost our sister, and how like having this convention to look forward to like really helped me during this past week, because it was the anniversary of her death. And he took my hand, and he was just exudes warmth. That man is beautiful on the inside as he is not on the out. Again, not that Jensen and Misha aren't, but it's just a different thing. So looking forward to day 3, the final day of the convention. So yeah, my sister's taping, like videotaping a lot, because I don't have a lot of
Howdy, y'all. Hey. Yes, that worked.
How's it going, eh?
I've been doing like dad/Canada jokes for the last day and a half, and I have not had a positive reception.
Why stop trying?
Well, it worked now, so I'll take the win.
Well, they got the hot lights on today.
Who in here, just show of hands, who in here had a hotel fire alarm go off this morning that kept them up for a couple hours? Yeah. So apologies. I'm ice packing my eyes. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to see anybody. Well, I can see the lights.
Like about 5:50 a.m.
That was already out.
And this cut to window opening on the 14th floor of just this.
Do I see smoke?
Seeing people like walking out in like their bathrobes and like, you know, stuff like, you know, very, and I just looked, I'm like, no.
And not only an alarm, but they were saying, the mechanical voice is like,
there's an emergency.
There's an emergency. Do not use the elevator. I'm like,
use the stairs.
Floor.
There's an emergency.
I'm barefooted.
Wait for instructions outside.
And then there was,
and I'm like, not going.
Not going. It's like, do I go out naked just to say like, hey?
But then we started texting each other. Are you going? No.
You going?
You? No, I don't think so.
It was like a game of chicken, and then I laid in bed and I was like, well, I need to go back to bed. But what if it is an emergency? But if it is an emergency, they didn't say fire, they just said emergency. So like, if it's a fire, I need to get the hell out of here. But what if it's like a crazy dude with a knife in the lobby? Then I'm gonna walk downstairs barefoot in my underwear, be like, oh shit. Run back upstairs.
I had I'm like, look, it's a new building. It's funny enough, it was the building that I lived in during the boys last season. They have like a residence side of this hotel, so I was like, it's all concrete. I don't smell any smoke on this floor. I stuck my head out the door, you know, in the hallway, and I was like, I don't smell anything. And I was like, it's all concrete.
I don't feel warm.
Chances are, if there is a fire, it's on a different floor. It's probably not gonna, I think I'm okay. So I lay back down in bed and I'm like, what if it's a bomb?
That was our way.
What do you mean, this is Canada? You don't have bombs here?
That went through my head though. I was like, well, it's probably not a gunman because it's Canada. It's probably not an active shooter. It's probably some hockey player like throwing poutine at people.
I'll give you that. Here you are, that's funny.
I'm 2 for 2 today. I had the A bomb. It's gonna be a good day. It's getting better.
Anyway, it lasted for what, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
The alarm, like just like twice as long as it takes to really piss you off. Well, I was double pissed off.
And I've been to, I think we've both been to hotels before where somebody is drunk and they yank the thing. So you hear, and you're like, okay, this will go off in 5 minutes. One of the texts, because Cliffy and Athens and I were texting, and Jensen was like, I think at about the 20-minute mark, he's like, the fire department is literally 1 block away. I used to walk past it all the time.
Why is this taking so long? It took 20 minutes for them to get there. I could have probably like crawled to the fire department in 5 minutes. It's literally a block away.
You could have crawled to the fire and just gone. Okay. Anyways.
Feeling good.
Feeling good. I'm 2 for 2, so I'm gonna keep it going. All right, I'm gonna start out. Who? There you go. I saw your hand. Yes, ma'am. I tried. I'm not proud of it. This is like an intervention. No more shoe throwing, Jerry. And I didn't throw it I threw it towards him to be funny. I was like, there's a kid, maybe he's nervous. And I had flip-flops on. And I was like, And he was like, and I was like, my bad. And I sat on
crickets.
Funk crickets.
Crickets on set.
His dad was like, I don't know what to do here. Like, do I kick this guy's ass or do I like just, and so I was like, my bad. And so I sat on the couch in the set. We were filming in a house. And I sat on the back of the couch, like the cushions are facing that way, and put my weight into it, and it wasn't like a very sturdy couch, and boom, fell to the floor, at which time our first AD, Johnny Mack, was like, Jared, why don't you go back to your trailer?
Go back and take a nap.
We're gonna block this without you. And I was like, you got it.
You wonder why he always loses his shoe.
One for one. I'm 3 for 3, man. All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir, at the back. Yeah.
Is after season 5 ended and then Sarah Gamble took over the show, we were all, I'm sure y'all were as well, going like, what the hell do we do now? And so I was in LA for some reason and I was like, hey Sarah, like I'd love to come by, and I was gonna bring her a bottle of wine and whatever, a note, but congratulations on being the showrunner. Because she had started out as one of a pair of writers, Rael Tucker and Sarah Gamble. They would like write a Supernatural script and send it in to Kripke, and he'd be like, I like it, I'm gonna use it. And so then she became the showrunner, and I was like, that's a really cool story. And she's super talented. And so I went and we shot the shit, talked about family and life and this and that, and I was like, so, season 6, like I'm sure you're kind of breaking it right now, and you in the writer's room or trying to figure out what we're doing. What are we doing? And she's my boss at this point in time. And so she's like, well, it's kind of cool, kind of crazy, kind of cool. And I was like, okay. And she goes, Sam comes back. Obviously, we kind of see him standing outside. And you come back, but you're soulless. And I was like, oh, cool. Sounds great, man. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Sorry. So I just kind of went into my head of like, I've done some crazy stuff between seasons 1 and 5. And I was like, I have no idea how to play soulless. Like, I didn't even know where to begin. But then luckily, because I'd had that conversation with her, I had like 2 or 3 months to try and figure out what I was gonna do. But certainly that was like a mic drop record skip moment. Like, soulless? Like, what does the soul do? Like, how do I do that? So that for me was a standout for sure.
Yeah, we got a lot of those kind of like WTF moments reading these scripts, and but again, I think that's one thing that Supernatural did very well was we took risks. We swung for the fences a lot, and it's a testament to you guys for staying with us when we did that. And I think, thank you. I think Kripke said it a long time ago. You know the phrase "jumping the shark." Yeah. Kripke goes, "It's not jumping the shark if you never come down." And I don't think we ever came down. we just kept going. And thank you.
Thank you for your question. That's now on the creation. Many times we were jerking around, jacking around, however you want to say it. Thanks, guys. I'm saying, but he's a bit of a softie. And he's got kids, and he's like, hey man, can't we just like, let's have a beer or something?
Can we get along?
Sam's like, dude, I killed Lucifer. Like, what are you gonna do to me? And Sam had longer hair. And was younger, had demon powers, was about 20 pounds
Yeah, a
heavier.
lot more blood for him, basically.
It was all downhill after Sam.
Well, I think we could take any mortal version of character out, because, you know, Bo, bye. Dean, sorry, pal.
You already died, man.
Yeah. Now you're talking Demon Dean? No. Well, see, now you're talking like not superpowers. You're talking about supernatural powers. And so I think Soldier Boy is out because he's just a tough guy with a really bad attitude. Demon Dean probably,
but great hair
would be next in line.
Great glutes.
Oh. I gotta go Michael. I think an Archangel's probably top dog in that scenario.
Fair. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question.
He's like, all right, just a little bit of housekeeping here. Newfoundland, the time zone. Do you want to be East Coast or do you want to be what's the next one? Yeah, and they're like half hour. What? They're a half hour different, right? Yeah.
Hour and a half from here.
Yeah, it's not an hour different.
It's a half.
And a half hour.
That's a pretty boss move.
They're like, really? A half hour? Yeah. Okay.
Hour and a half from
Well, but just
like, hey, we had Apples on the show. When are you going to come play? And I was like, well, I'd love to. I just have to go do like 4 months of squats because I know you're going to show my ass. So, maybe I can sneak on sometime. I would love to.
yeah, you can't get on that show without showing a little back end.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
First question. By the way, I know none of these. Okay, in season 6, who here was alive when season 6 aired?
I don't know when I watched it, but.
Okay, good. The episode is Mannequin 3. How does Isabella Brown die? Show of hands. All right, this one right here. In season 6, Mannequin 3, Isabella Brown dies by
Getting her head hit on the coffee table. Or is that? Oh, that's a sister.